Well, Novak, first of all, it's great to see you back here in Indian Wells, somewhere where you've had so much success, of course. How much more special does it get, coming here for a 16th time? How much more do you appreciate it?
Well, it's a kind of like a cliche. Everyone says, it really is a tennis paradise, but, I have to say that again, it does feel like a tennis paradise because not only that, the facilities are amazing, the scenery, obviously, with the incredible mountains and just, but everyone breathes and lives tennis for this couple of weeks. I mean, people that you see on the streets or the ones that go grab a dinner, they're all dressed up as tennis players, really. Different ages, and it's wonderful to see that. So much passion and love for the game and understanding of tennis, and as a pro tennis player, come here really feels like a paradise. Really, you really feel welcomed by people, and so it's very enjoyable.
In terms of your team, you've renewed your relationship with Andy Murray. What does Andy bring to the team, especially somewhere here which has quite special conditions and where you played each other a couple of times?
I mean, again, I've said it many times. He understands what I go through, the ups and downs that you experience on the court, the nuances. I mean, he's been there, and he's been there up to very recently, so he understands the opposition that I have, the biggest rivals, the most recent rivals, because he's played them in the last couple of years. So Andy's a phenomenal guy, so committed and dedicated and professional to his role, and I've been enjoying the relationship.
So we'll take a few questions. Anybody? Straight, Matt.
Hey, Novak.
Hi.
So another miraculous recovery. What's been? How did you make it here? Especially seeing that video of you hobbling through the airport. Didn't look so promising.
Yeah,
that's come about.
yeah, I saw that. No, I mean, it was something different actually. It was not the injury. I mean, the injury is behind me. I mean, hopefully. I mean, I haven't felt any problems prior to Doha and the Doha tournament. I felt completely fine, as I have felt in the lead up to Indian Wells in my training weeks. It was really, yeah, awkward to see that video, because I arrived at the airport and I hit myself really badly as I was walking out, because it was very early, I think 4 or 5 a.m. And I was just limping because I hit myself badly in the ankle. That's all. It was just a hit. It was nothing else. But then people connected it to the injury and thought that it was something escalating and coming back. But anyway, I'm feeling good. I've really looked forward coming to Indian Wells and Miami this year. I'll play the Sunshine Double, first time after, I think, 6 years. So I look forward to that. I haven't done really well in Indian Wells and Miami ever since 2016 or 17. I struggled find my best game here, and I'm not going to get younger. I know that, but I will definitely look to go deep in the tournament. I've done, I think, the right things in preparation. I've been playing some good tennis these days. So let's see. Let's see how far I can go.
Novak, when you had a conversation with Andy after the Australian Open, how quickly did the two of you decide that you wanted to continue working together? And have you discussed Wimbledon? Because there'd be lots of good reasons, I'm sure, why you'd like to be with him there.
I mean, for me personally, it was clear I want to keep going, like the same day we finished the tournament. So I told him that. But for him, it took some time to go back and reflect on the partnership, speak to his people, his family, and see how committed he wants to be, and where he can travel with me and work in terms of the schedule. So I was very glad when he decided to keep going. Indian Wells, Miami, and yeah, most of the clay court season. So we're going to speak after Miami, obviously, but I think the plan is to go all the way till the end of Roland Garros, I think, and yeah, hopefully Wimbledon as well. I'm enjoying the relationship with Andy. I still feel like we're going through the process of getting to know each other on the court in a different way than we have known each other for 25 years. So it's obviously a new role for him. You know, he's also exploring it and trying to, you know, understand how he can excel in it. I'm trying to communicate as much as I can on the court, off the court, for us to be able to connect better. And yeah, I mean, I think we had a great tournament, great run in Australia. I liked the way I played, to be honest. It was unfortunate to finish the tournament the way I did it, but it was an injury issue. But in terms of the game, I think I played, yeah, maybe the best tennis that I played in quite some time, since the Olympics, actually. So I definitely contribute that to the work that I had with Andy.
Novak, we lost a great player a day ago in Fred Stolle. Do you offer any comment on Fred's passing? He was 86. He had an amazing record, and it's obviously a very sad time for the sport.
My condolences to his family. Never great to lose a legend of our sport, but the mark that he left and the path that he paved is something that is eternal. So, you know, it's important to have all the new generations, you know, reminded of Fred Stolle and all the other legends that have, you know, created the sport that we are enjoying right now and that we get a lot of benefits from. So yes, it's a sad news, obviously, and but as I said, his legacy will live for a long time.
That's your Simonson.
Hi, Novak. Is developing that relationship with Andy one of the reasons why you wanted to play the Sunshine Double, and why you sound quite kind of motivated and up for it? Is that part of the story?
Maybe not fully the reason why I wanted to play here, but to some extent yes, because I wanted to get back on the court with him sooner rather than later. And I knew I'm going to play Doha, but that was a bit too early for him to be with me on the court. But Indian Wells, Miami was a perfect, back-to-back Masters events where he was committed to be with me, work with me. But it's also because I really, you know, other than slams, there are few tournaments that really give me inspiration when I wake up in the morning and think about where I want to do well. Indian Wells and Miami are definitely at the top of that list. So yeah, I'm excited to be here and with Andy on board. Hopefully we can have a great month in States.
João Fonseca came in earlier today, very excited that he had the opportunity to meet you today.
Who is it, sorry?
João Fonseca.
Fonseca, yeah.
Fonseca, yeah. Sure. And he said that, do you remember what it was like to be 18 and swing that freely? And can you give us your thoughts on him?
A little bit, you know, it comes in flashes, but yeah, it does feel great, you know, when you're that young and but playing on a high level, not much to lose, a lot to gain. Of course, attention from the people, support. It all builds up and it all adds to a great evolution of the player and a personality. Eventually will come to a point where it's going to convert into pressure and expectations from himself, from the others, and so forth. But he seems to be handling it all very well. I mean, I don't know him personally so well, but from what I have seen on the court, not only the way he plays, but the way he behaves and people around him, it seems like there's a very good level of balance and, you know, professionalism and devotion, like what we've seen for the last couple of years with Alcaraz, right? So he has the potential to be really a superstar of this game, no doubt about it. Coming from Brazil, also one of the biggest countries in the world, where they love tennis, love sports, very passionate people, and it would be amazing for also our sport to have a Brazilian superstar, first really big superstar since Gustavo Guga Kuerten, that was an idol of so many kids, and incredible guy and big champion. So yeah, I wish him all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.